Hey folks, it's me, Tolinar. I've decided to start a new series called Master It Alone. We're gonna master this game alone. Let me set up a timer. I don't want to play for too much tonight. There we go. I have no experience with this game. I bought all the DLC. Huh. Okay. 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 I don't know. Hello. Yo. Oh yes. Done. Holy crap. Chat minigame activated. Boom. You can play along. Well, my gosh. Let me get that up and on screen. Ba-bam. The minigame is ready. The active user is Tolinar. Very good. Alright. As it turns out, I suck too much to do any of that. The minigame is enabled. I don't know what any of this does. I don't know what any of that does. We're just gonna dive into it. Against the storm.
The world is plagued by the Blight Storm, a vile cycle of destruction, ravaging everything in its path.
Is that coming through good? How's my audio?
The only safe haven is the smoldering city, where the
Very good.
mysterious scorched queen reigns.
Ooh.
You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the Queen's subjects.
Sounds like an idea. Some reputation points can allow you to select a new what the hell. Use WASD or the mouse to move the camera, so you can push on the screen or key around. Neglecting your village will increase the Queen's impatience and bring her wrath upon you. Let's not do that. Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation. Unlock new buildings. No, cat. Now choose a new blueprint. Select the crown. Very well. We begin with a woodcutter's camp. It's paused. Keep the fire going. Small hearth. The heart of the colony is protected by the holy flame. Villagers gather here to eat, rest, and receive clothing. If the fire goes out, people will lose hope. It's warm. Okay, coal, sea marrow, oil, wood. Hearth level, encampment. Resolve increases. Neighborhood 2. Production speed up. Global resolve increased. I need 8 population and 4 comfort decorations in range of the hearth. This is the main warehouse. Stores a large amount of goods and protects them from the rain. Workers always deliver and take goods from the warehouse nearest to them. It is not empty. Track the wood. Okay. We currently have 10 wood. Building material is apparently tracked separate. We have 160 food, broken down like this, 70 fuel. We can break it down like this. Parts. Rare items used for construction. They're difficult to produce in a tough environment. Here I can view my town statistics. We are at 0.02 impatience since the game started. Global effects, none. The game is very little. Right now we have humans, very adaptable. There are 3. Beavers, hardworking and demanding. There are 3. Lizards, resilient, dependent on the fire. Naturally distrustful. They're especially good at meat production. Humans are good at farming, and they enjoy brewing, woodworking, and engineering. Everyone's starting ability is locked. Let's look around. This is a flax field. Okay. It is a gathering node. It looks like there are maybe 4, maybe 6. Moss broccoli patch. To gather this, I require a small forger's camp. Or a harvester's camp for this. This is clay. I'll need a stone cutter's camp to get this. These clouds, that can't be good. This glade contains a threat. It's too close. Let's get rid of it right away. Roads. Path. 5% speed resources. Doesn't cost anything. Probably takes a little time to build. Resource acquisition. 2 points. How close to the trees can I make this? Here is probably about as good as it gets. Okay. This looks like a good position for it. Now, let's set forth some roads. This looks like a good shape. Okay, city buildings, trading post. This is also probably a good idea. Decorations. What is our current population here? housed. I need housing. I have to build housing. I can't do that yet. We can worry about building comforting decorations once we have housing. Destroy building nodes. Let's see what happens. Well, everybody's immediately going to the path. Construction is proceeding at pace. We are there. Orders. What's this? Objective. Build 2 camps. Produce 10 wood. 3 new beavers. Higher production. You're right. 1 is not enough. Let's build another. On the other side of the camp. Again, about as close as I can get it. Then I'll take path. And create a bit down this way as well. There are 3 spaces for people to work. I'm going to station 2 beavers and a human here. Here's the other. 1 beaver, 1 human, and 1 lizard here. Let's get to work. See if I've made any serious mistakes here. So far, we're looking all right. Put that path together. How are we doing? Well, it's looking pretty good. We have an order ready. We can deliver this now. So let's do it. Now, we've gained 3 more beavers, 35% more axes. Find 2 glades. Get 5 woodcutter beavers. Meet 3 humans and another reputation point. I don't have a trading post yet. At this point, though, we need to start thinking about housing. At least I'd like to, but I can't. Let's see here. I'm going to unassign this lizardman and switch this to beaver. Good. How to mark trees for harvest. Select the axe icon in the right-hand side of the lower HUD. Cut through here. Too soon. Okay. Never mind. If you think it's too soon, we won't go that way. We'll cut through here instead, and through there. Now then. And through here. Choose a blueprint. Oh, the crown, that's right. A shelter. We've gained a new building. Not that. Couple benches. And let's get back to work. I'm going to go ahead and assign one more guy as woodcutter. There we go. Going to get some fundamentals underway first. That's good. We're already at 18 more wood. It'd be fine. Okay. Do very basic upgrades here and there. Put together a few decorations, just little things here and here. All right, let's see if my attention to detail has paid off. Good. I need another. And against the storm, you build not one, but many settlements. To successfully establish a town, and therefore win a run, you need to collect enough reputation points to fill the entire reputation bar in blue. You must do this before the Queen's impatience reaches its maximum. The Queen loses her patience, you will lose. And if all of your villagers leave or die, the game is over. Exploration. Though you're surrounded almost entirely by thick forest, there are bigger and smaller glades around your starting location. You need to find your way to them. They can have resources, treasures, fertile soils, and buildings, and more. The best rewards come from dangerous and forbidden glades. They always have at least one dangerous glade event within them, which will require you to deliver certain goods or complete a challenge to complete them. You got this. Oh, no, you don't. Ooh. Okay. Let's get some housing going. How are we doing? It has upgraded. Terrific. So how do I upgrade this? More can be unlocked in the Smoldering City. It looks like I'm stuck at level 1. That's fine, they can have their decorations, and I've done a good job of housing the people. Hopefully that will keep them comfortable and happy. And there's work to do, so let's see here. We need more reputation to get more cities, and the way we get that is by cutting into glades. So let's get cutting. We're kind of working on 3 glades right at the moment. All I've got is the camp. I can build a trading post. That might be smart. If I can find a place to put it. Let's drop it at the end down here. If I can trade wood for resources, I might be able to get ahead of this slope. Storehouse, I want you to start tracking gears. I have a feeling there's a limited number of these I can put out. What's this? Flax field. Very nice. Whoops, something's here. Tools. Stone. We will send this to the Citadel. You work together. Go get that resource. More flax. Resume. We have a trading post. Zorg is coming to the settlement. Packs of goods, building materials, some crafting materials, perks and blueprints tied to agriculture. It will be a minute before he is here. It will be 6 minutes and 35 seconds before he is here. You can call him immediately, but it will make the queen impatient. Let's not do that. My orders are complete. Oh, the queen says you're already done. And a half an impatience meter drops to no impatience. Probably could be managing this a little better. We need food supplies. Let's generate some food. A forager's camp. Very good. We'll build this. One of these here, I think. We might build one over here as well. Let me see here. I think I built it in the wrong place. This only harvests grain, roots, and vegetables. I have to move this. Yeah, to here. This is where I want it. Okay, good. Oh, I can move things for free. I can teleport things around my base. Well, that's handy. You guys are good at farming. All right. Get to work. Next clearance. What's that going to be? Looming darkness. Hostility of the forest is at 0. Alright. We're working on that hostility. Where's the round timer? I don't see the round timer. Very nice. Okay, that's good news. Five minutes. Chill, man. Options are locked. We have been producing some good things. There's been some eggs. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Hauling is currently happening. We have a small amount of amber. 10 amber. Our wood supplies are good now. We don't need to track it too closely. But I do need to keep an eye on my gears. I only have so many. We're ready. The stone cutters camp. Okay, this will allow us to gather the clay in the embankment over here. Let's go ahead and build one of those. Is there any stone that I've found? There's a building there. What's that? Hang on. An herbalist camp. We rebuild it. It'll cost me 2 of my key cogs. We only have 9 left. But the herbalist would be able to make full use of this area. Okay. A human, a lizardman, and a dwarf will all go help. Go investigate. Get started on this one. Good. This is just an empty space. Flax. We still aren't harvesting flax. To do that, we would need a harvester's camp. We are currently constructing a stone cutter's camp. Okay, how are we doing? So far, so good. We have more than enough wood to keep the hearth burning. We have a message from the queen or something. Right. Trader is still coming. Hurry up and put together the stonecutter's camp and do the next part. All right. I want you to fell a few trees right here while you're at it. All right. Stonecutter will require some people. We're going to take a human and a lizardman. We need to work on getting people here. We only have 7 parts left. Okay, we have a thriving village at this point. This repair is done. A human and a human. You guys are pretty good at harvesting and gathering herbs. Let's get you on it. Okay. That's going to help stabilize our food supply. We have 3 homeless humans that have showed up. Well, let's expand in that case. We'll put some path down this way. And yeah, we can build a few more houses right here. Steady as she goes. Newcomers are waiting. Ah. Grain, huh? This one. I'm sure lizardmen are great, but right now we don't have a whole lot of conflict going on in this village. However, this means that we now require more housing than I had set forth. Or perhaps not. Maybe I have proactively added enough new housing to specifically manage. Alright, well, we'll get the path up very quickly. Make it easier to get about. And then, with that quite done, get started on these. There we go. Construction is now underway. Right. Mission complete. The Queen's orders have been met, and now I can build a harvesting camp. We're running out of gears, but I'm going to put up a harvester's camp anyways. I'm going to set it as deeply into this zone as I can, in the hopes that I can somehow overlap. No, it's not going to go well, so let's just put it in a convenient place for right now. That's here. Assign some farmers. What's going on? Get a harvester's camp up. I understand. I'm on it. Another shelter, please. Just in case. We're gonna get more people, I'm certain of it. Okay. The weather has changed. It's currently storm. Global resolve is now at -4. Every building has its own internal storage, where the goods it produces or gathers are temporarily stored. When the internal storage reaches its limit, the goods in it will be transported to the main warehouse by a worker. While transporting, it's important to keep in mind that villagers can only carry so much. They may need to walk back and forth multiple times. Goods kept in internal storage can also be accessed by workers from other production buildings if needed. Sometimes deliveries and production can stall for a while because of breaks. Every few minutes, workers will return to a nearby hearth to eat, warm up their hands, and rest. During a break, they'll consume at least one item of food and try to fulfill all of their needs. If a villager has multiple needs tied to complex food, they will consume more than one meal. Right. How are we doing here? Humans are currently content. I haven't gained any reputation, but we're working on it. The beavers are content. The lizards are content. All right. We're holding together pretty good here. We've got a nice stable food supply. Once we have some plant fiber from the harvester's camp, we'll be ready for the next step. Maybe some manufacturing? Flax is excellent for making clothes. And unless I miss my guess, they mentioned clothing in needs. I'll bet none of our villagers have clothing right now. With that said, we are rolling right along. We've got plenty of crafting resources. Speaking of trading, let's see if he's arrived. Okay. He has to wait out the storm. It's going to be storming for a while, so he's a few minutes late. He can't travel through this. He's got to go around it. Makes sense to me, honestly. So we'll have access to the traders sooner or later. This is miserable condition. So far, so good. Trying to build up that meter. Though I have to admit these goals are simple. There could be tutorial. We're all out of trees that have been specified for harvest. Why don't we cut through here? Is this in range of a timberman? I think it is not. I believe it is not. So instead of clearing these trees, which isn't going to happen, let's clear these trees. Don't worry about these ones. You. Go. That's going to actually get us access to this one, isn't it? I believe so, yes. All right. Let's commence. Fire is still burning. We have plenty of fuel. Mission complete. Next orders. We need a workstation with planks, bricks, and fabric. And we will get more parts to build more buildings. That's good, because we are almost out. Time for a new building. Rain engine, stormwater. Very well. Manufacturing. Here's a central location. You guys tend to be pretty good craftsmen. I'll have you get working on this. Choose a cornerstone. The trader's here. Fish, biscuits and pie, fabric. That's a terrible idea. Hmm. Five amber. In exchange for, I've got quite a bit of vegetables. Let's make this profitable for you. 40 heads of lettuce. And I'll buy this perk. Tools. Hmm. Ten ale for 5 vegetables, 5 meat, 5 roots, 10 roots. Deal? Deal. All right. Cornerstone. Carpenter's tools. All right. Thank you, Jorg. We have 1 builder left. Let's get him going on, pause, a road maybe. Coming down through here to the herbalist camp. Right. That's a good looking something. Back to work. Trader, what else have you got to offer me? Oh. Pie is expensive. Let's get some pie. We'll give up some eggs. And a bit more vegetables. Deal, right? Thank you. I'm not sure I have a use for this resin in mine. Only about 4 ambers worth. Fine, I don't need to mess with every last thing I've got. Let's try to stabilize here. A lot of people doing a lot of things. Zorg's out of time. See you next time, buddy. Four minutes until clearance begins. So every year it raises hostility. The number of villagers also raises hostility. The presence of hearths lowers hostility. Let's see. Is our workstation doing anything? Yes. It's going. There we go. See? We're going. I don't have to worry too much. We're getting some resources here. We've made the bricks and the fabric first, apparently. Break time. Rainy weather. Fine. What have we got in storage right now? We've got some supplies for making things. All the produced goods have been pulled out of here and sent off to their final destinations. We're doing pretty well. We've got a good amount of fuel, quite a bit of crafting resources. You have some beer. Warm up, buddy. Stay warm. How are we doing? It's pretty good. We're getting some fruit and supplies. It's been a good run. They gave us an easy one, I think. We had a lot of supplies. We dropped into a very convenient location, and everything has been going apace. Now then, I think we are just about done with the planks. And when that's done, very good. Your orders have been finished. That's rough. Let's build a lizard's house. I'll take a variety pack. A dangerous glade. Deliver an ancient tablet. Let's add a lizard's house. There you go. It's time. So, I guess you're going to be back later. So Hilda is coming. Very good. Okay. Everybody is housed. Good. clear.
Moro. Ah.
Clara.
I couldn't stop it. I didn't have what I needed. Okay. Not worried about that at all. Okay. Let's get a wiggle on, kids. Okay, that's fine. Don't gotta bother with that. We're almost done. I believe this is the last event to end the game. I think we got a pretty good picture of how to play. I might have one more session here. For a first hour's game, it's good. We got the tablet. Get it on home. Found a bird's nest. Sure. Okay. Mission complete. Very good. Okay, just a moment. I'm going to go ahead